Hello and welcome back to Control. In this episode, we are getting to the meat of the matter of
The furnace
Mission 9.
complaints.
Oh yeah, the furnace. Yeah, that furnace that we left alone about 30 parts ago. Yeah, the furnace will Yeah, the furnace will talk to you, is what they have reported. While I,
What is the furnace
excuse
even
that
heating?
image.
And who's in charge of it anyway? It's always lit, but I never see anyone tending to it. And the noise it makes isn't a little, I don't know, off? I mean, I can't be the only one who hears that weird wheezing or whatever it is. Someone should take a look at that thing. Might be time for a replacement. Do not replace the cursed furnace. It will set you ablaze.
Yes. In anger. In wrath. In retribution.
And in poorly synthesized radio noises.
I will pull things through the window and break glass. More visions. I think, no, is that a no, it's a light bulb. It doesn't matter. It looked like a vision. Like the game knows when it is causing resemblances of things that we've seen before. That is a fungus creature. You should stay far away from that. And don't fall off of the platform.
When are you going to go and do the turn-in for the fungus? You have all the pieces for it.
I think I do. Oh, cool. We got to do the Ocean View Motel again. Yay. All right. Activate the copy-paste prompt.
And
three. Traverse the Ocean View Motel. But the music is different.
Much different.
It sounds like Ati.
I recognize you.
Yeah, don't go in there. Call the janitor. The janitor's not available. He's talking to himself again. Okay, call the police. The police always know what to do.
Aren't you? Well, do you actually have access to your service weapon at the moment?
No, I don't think I can access. I guess they treat this area like it's the central executive. Because I would be holding the service weapon if I could wield it right now.
Oh, sure. Just turn on all the radios, Mr. Passcloud. That's going to make this puzzle really easy to solve.
Alright, how many times did Passcloud have to review the guide video while playing the game in order to solve the puzzle? You decide. He's not speaking gibberish, he's speaking Finnish, but it might as well be gibberish because we do not speak Finnish. Contact the janitor if you see any weird black, yellow-eyed tentacle monsters.
Huh. All right. So apparently that did despawn the shit demon. There's the keys.
It's a shit demon! Oh, that's right. Chris Rock was the one who said that line in Dogma.
I did not mean to not make a Chris Rock reference. I'm sorry.
I did. And I'm going to date the episode and say, yeah, I saw that little gaffe from the Oscars. That was,
dude,
that was something.
Saw that fucking,
I hope everybody saw that. That was probably the most interesting thing to happen in the Oscars since Sally Fields got freaking bleeped off the air for saying, and we will have no more goddamn war when the Iraq War was happening.
But like, yeah, that's what our social media feeds have been in the past several days. Like everyone is talking about it, despite the fact that it's not an important event. I mean,
first of all, who the fuck even watches the Oscars anymore? Guardians of the Galaxy got nominated for Best Picture. The Dark Knight got one freaking Oscar nomination, and it was a flippin' amazing movie all the way out. It did win, yeah, and I hope Guardians of the Galaxy won for Best Editing. But that's it. Like, I'm sure they picked a story that was about, like, oh, I don't know, something going on in Azerbaijan or something. Like, you know, something real, something relevant, maybe still happening. The killings in Darfur from 10 plus years ago. You know,
so what you're saying
that people
is Far Cry 6 would have been at the Oscars this year.
And the Oscar for Best Performance in a Video Game goes to...
Protagonist Kun from Far Cry 6.
Mark Hamill.
Mark Hamill's not in Far Cry 6.
Quick, float over the environment. Go directly into the sun.
So that we may collect Auti's teachings. It's like $200, except you get to shoot people.
Too bright. It's like an it's even causing sun glare, which is kind of cool because we have not seen the sun in this entire game. We've been trapped in a building.
Yow.
Jesus Christ. Where is the fucking bottom? I'm alive.
I'm pretty sure you could have just taken the elevator down, Mr. Cloud.
What elevator? It's faster. It's faster. The game lets you break your fall. See, Alan Wake couldn't do that. Alan Wake will die if he falls into a bottomless pit. Alan Wake will die if he falls off of a cliff, but not Jessie. I mean, she'll die if she falls into a bottomless pit.
Alan Wake will get severely damaged if he falls 20 feet.
You gotta solve the stupid elevator puzzle in order to actually get down the elevator. Jessie just has to find the way down without getting caught on the goddamn sides. Come on, fat boy. What do you got?
He's got shielding, is what he's got.
Making that sound like that fat zombie that Simon Pegg hit in the head in Shaun of the Dead at the beginning of the movie. Yeah.
You see, the only real thing I remember about Shaun of the Dead is just before the zombie apocalypse starts up, our two male leads go into a tangential beatbox competition against an approaching zombie. Yeah, that's the only part of Shaun of the Dead I remember, aside from the ending.
Oh man, if it wasn't that I already picked the movie for this season, we should totally do Shaun of the Dead, dude. I fucking love that movie. I'm going to give you a new perspective on why you should appreciate it and respect it for being the movie that it is to this very day.
So here we are in yet another floaty combat section, attempting to deal with shielded enemies.
Yep. The visions have led us here. The visions have alerted us to the presence of enemies. Well-trained enemies. They're moving in. 2 by 2.
And seize.
And now I'm going to turn their organized conflict against them.
Ouch.
See, they thought that I was shitting my pants when they possessed my fellows. Now I am possessing them.
Now, you nearly adopted the rocket launcher. I've gotten sniped by it since I was 9.
Oh, so rocket launchers are your ally. I was born with them.
I am not a Metal Gear unit. What makes you think that?
Come on, try possessing Fat Boy. No? Okay, then kill him.
Well, yeah,
I guess
you don't have the ability to seize heavier armored units yet.
You're right, I don't. I forgot about that stipulation. You have to upgrade in order to get that. Well, I mean, here's the thing, is that you're usually attacked by a menagerie of foes at once, not just one type of enemy. You'll fight, you know, a couple small guys, a couple medium-sized guys, a couple big guys.
So this is a hard rock version of this track. Huh.
No, it is not. This is not rock.
You sure? We had the combat drums going through it.
Welcome to nowhere, where the elevator moves slowly and there's nothing to listen to but tango music. This is what the game has been warming up to, Gerdad. It's just
honestly, I like
moment.
the hard rock percussions that were behind it, and now they are gone.
That was the combat music.
I know, but you know, when the game actually allows the conflicting elements of the soundtrack to meld together, sometimes you get beautiful pieces out of it.
Doesn't make one feel like grasping the arms and the waist of your lover and dancing with a rose between your teeth.
I would not be able to hold a rose between my teeth.
I could. It would be fun. It would be funny.
Alright, we have successfully made it to the end of the tango escalator.
Yes, that's enough of that. Now let's move on to. There's really nothing left. This is the end of Finished Tango.
Do you see it?
It's kind of like the water temple in Ocarina of Time.
Plastic tree supplement. Ooh.
It's an illusion.
We tested the specific string of words, a formula, if you will, on the other altered items kept in the examination hall. Varying physical responses were recorded with each one with an 82% success rate. We've proven that words can tangibly affect these items. Specific applications must be explored, possibly for containment or identification purposes. This will drastically change our approach moving forward. And to think, there are still more words to be found. Oh yeah, alter world items get for lack of a better term, being interacted with for people. So verbal commands and verbal posturing at them in general more than likely have direct impacts on what their powers are and how they specifically interact with the surrounding environment. We don't want to go back to Alan Wake, damn it!
It does kind of look like Cauldron Lake, doesn't it?
It looks exactly like Cauldron Lake. We got the conifer trees on the lake bed. Ugh.
Translator.
I am a Swede. That is what he is saying.
I love these new shoelaces.
Although, honestly, these birch trees do look very nice.
I mean, this is the stuff that makes me like these games. Polish. Gentle waves. The sound of sea foam splashing at the beach.
It's the opening logo.
Relaxing. Tranquil. Kind of takes you away to a different place. A different time.
Now sending away again in Margaritaville.
Cheeseburger in paradise.
No, paved
All right, that's enough of
paradise
that.
to put up a parking lot.
Artie?
Did you miss me?
Kinda.
Did you have peace in your soul?
No, not at the moment.
That's a weird expression.
No. Bark don't make a wound. You did good. Take my cassette player. You can borrow it.
Thanks, dude.
It's a present from my friends to you. It will get you through the maze so you can do your job.
Awesome. And in the next part.
Music.